Hi, my Natasha Denona Yucca palette finally arrived, so I'm gonna be testing it today. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It means so much to me, and now let's get into it. So here is the packaging of the palette. I do think it looks cute. It's nothing too special, but I don't mind it. And here's what the inside looks like. When I saw this palette announced, I literally gasped. I love this color story so much. I think that this is such a beautiful and unique eyeshadow palette. I didn't get her last two palettes, the Retro Glam or the My Dream palette. Those just kind of really didn't speak to me, but this one just speaks to my soul. It is so pretty. I don't wear much colorful eye makeup, but if I'm gonna wear color, it's probably gonna be mauve or green. And I love greens, and this is just so beautiful. And I'm so excited to finally try it out. I haven't watched any reviews yet because I kind of wanted to, I don't know, not be influenced, and I want to form my own opinion. I really have no clue what others have to say about this, but I'm really excited to try it out. And I'm gonna try and do some live swatches, but I'm really terrible at that, but let's just give it a go. And I literally cannot pronounce 90% of these shades, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna write the names on the screen. Okay, so let's try and swatch it. I'm gonna start with this lightest shade. I don't know if you can even see that. And now let's swatch this one. Oh, I like this shade a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna swatch the first shimmer shade. Okay, this looks insane. Let's see. Okay, that is such a nice shimmer shade. Now let's swatch this one. I think this one is a cream to powder, and I usually don't like these shades. So let's see. It doesn't swatch too bad, but I just don't like that formula. Now let's swatch this shimmer shade. Okay, that is such a special shade. It looks really glittery and has like, I don't know, it is such a unique shade. I love this shade so much. Now let's do the second row. I'm gonna start with this one. This one is a true metallic, I would say. Yeah. I feel like the mattes don't swatch the best, but I don't know. I don't really care that much about how they swatch. Now we have this more of a brown shade. Now let's watch this one. This one looks pretty special as well. It's a very unique shade. Yeah, that is so pretty. Now let's do this one. And now let's move to the last row. I'm gonna do this dark green shade. Okay, not the best swatch. It kind of swatched a bit patchy, so let's hope it's not gonna be patchy. Let's do this one now. This one is the last shimmer shade. No, that is just so pretty. And now we have the last two shades. I mean, this color story just speaks to me. It is just so beautiful. Okay, so here is all these shades swatched. I think that is just so pretty. I did swatch them kind of awkwardly, but that's my fault. But yeah, I think that is such a pretty color story. And now let's get into the look. I already prepped my lids with Dior Beauty Eye Primer. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I do think I want to do something a bit more unique, something that I wouldn't really usually do. I think I want to use the greens on my eyelid and then some of these rusty orangey shades on my lower lash line. That's not something that I would usually do. I would just kind of stick probably to the green side of this palette, but since I am testing it out for the first time, I do wanna try out some of the more orangey shades as well. I'm gonna take this large fluffy brush. This is the Colourpop E2, and I think I'm gonna go into this shade. This one is called Citrine. This is one of the rare ones that I can actually pronounce. So let's use that first. I'm gonna use this as my first transition shade. Let's see. I'm gonna create a slight V shape. I'm only gonna do one look, so the same look on both eyes, because I don't know, I personally don't like when there is like two different looks. I feel like I can't really tell how the look is looking if I have two different looks, you know? Do you know? Does that make any sense? I don't know. But I'm just gonna do one look on both eyes. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, this shade worked really nicely. Now let's go with this shade right here. I'm just gonna take a bit of a smaller brush. I'm gonna take this Colourpop E9 brush, and I'm also gonna put this in my crease on top of that first shade I just used. I just think that this palette is so special and so unique. I might be wrong though, but it is definitely unique in my collection. And I was so excited to finally get it. It is looking kind of patchy, but I think that is my lid. Like this here is actually my eye being kind of flaky. It's not the eyeshadow. It's kind of annoying me. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the Colourpop E26, and I'm gonna go into this beautiful shade. This one is called Willow. I can pronounce this one as well. And I'm gonna build this in my outer corner. Oh, that is such a stunning shade. Like this shade, kind of like a turquoise shade, is my favorite color. I just love it. Just gonna slowly blend it into my crease as well. Oh, that is so pretty. But these actually blended all together quite nicely. I'm quite impressed by that. It's just this part here that's looking really patchy because of my dry lid. I'm gonna try and kind of fix that. Okay, I do really like this so far. I'm just gonna build this shade a bit more. Okay, that is so pretty. I'm gonna go back to this ColourPop E9 brush and I'm gonna blend the edges. But this patchy part is literally driving me insane. Okay, I'm gonna try and fix that a bit more because I really don't like how that's looking. Okay, that's a bit better. It's still looking patchy, but it's not as noticeable. Honestly, so far these shades perform really nice. I just washed my brushes and now they're all gonna be green. But okay. Okay, I do think I'm gonna stop here for now. And I'm gonna use one of these shimmery shades. I'm just not sure which one. I don't think I'm gonna use this metallic one. Maybe this one would be nice. It has some green tones and also some orangey tones, so maybe this one would work really nice. So I'm gonna use this one as my shimmer shade all over my lid. That is just so pretty. I think that these shimmery shades are improved because they are so glittery. Honestly, they remind me quite a lot of the Pat McGrath special shades. They're just so glittery and so reflective. I'm gonna go back to this smaller brush and I'm gonna blend these two shades together. I do feel like this shade would work better as a topper because I think you can kind of see my lid peeking through it, but it is still very beautiful. I love that so much. And now, nothing new here, I'm just going to take a Q-tip and some micellar water and I'm going to sharpen the edges. And I'm going to take this larger fluffy brush. I'm kind of going to blend this out because I don't want it to be this sharp. I feel like it's looking kind of a bit awkward. Just going to try and blend this a bit more. Let me try and fix that quickly. Probably shouldn't sharpen it, but it is too late now and I have glitter everywhere. Okay, I think this is just gonna have to do. And now I think I want to use this shade in the inner part of my eyelid. And I'm gonna take this random brush. I honestly don't know what it is. It's just a very small flat brush. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corners and kind of connect it to this shimmery shade as well. That is really pretty. It is really bright. That's the only thing. I wish that maybe there was a lighter gold shade that you could use in your inner corners, because this is literally the only option, the only lighter option you could use for brightening. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this on the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished the other eye and I kind of struggled a bit. I don't know if you can see here. I think that this is definitely a dry patch on my eye. I feel like it's pretty obvious that it's not the eyeshadow. It just kind of, I don't know, patched in that spot and does not look really nice. I feel like this green shade is kind of a bit hard to work with. I feel like it's a bit dry. It kind of didn't really stick to my eyelid. But it was a bit better on this side. So again, I'm not sure. Maybe it is this eye that it's a bit drier. I'm not sure, but I feel like you can kind of see my skin through it. It's just not really, it kind of disappears as you blend it out. I did notice it with this side as well, but it was not as intense as on this side. I really love this eye look. I'm gonna go and do my base off camera and then I'll be back so we can finish the lower lash line. Okay, I just finished my base. I'm gonna list everything that I used down below and now let's finish my lower lash line. Like I said, I do think I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna use some of these warmer orangey shades. So I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go straight into this one. Okay, I think that actually looks really nice. I'm not gonna go much darker than this because I don't like a dark, heavy under eye, but I think this is looking really nice. I do think I'm gonna go to into this shimmery shade that I used all over my lid, and I'm gonna put some on my lower lash line as well. Maybe here. And I'm gonna go back to this lightest shade one more time. I'm just gonna use this in my inner corners again, just to add a bit more brightness. Because I feel like some of it got lost. I mean, this shade is really good. Really pigmented, really bright. Okay, I just love this eye look so much. Okay, let me quickly curl my lashes. I'm using my Essence eyelash curler. And for mascara, I'm using the only one that I have currently. It's this Essence Lash Princess mascara, the purple one, so the Sculpted Volume one. That I really don't like, but whatever. This mascara is literally gonna ruin this look for me. I just cannot with this mascara. Like, sometimes it looks fine, but today I feel like it is really not looking good at all. Okay, I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. I'm finished with the mascara and here's the finished eye look. I am obsessed. I am just so obsessed with this eye look. I think that this looks so beautiful. I am literally in love, and this palette is just so stunning. I am so excited. Like I said, I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I love green and olive tones, and I am so excited for this palette. Like, this is literally the perfect color story in my opinion, and I just love it so much. Like I said, I did struggle with the darkest shade a bit, but I do think it's my very dry lids. But I'm not sure yet, so I'm definitely gonna keep testing this shade out, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this palette because I think that this just looks so stunning, and I think that this palette is so perfect for summer. And I also think that you can create so many different looks with it, which is amazing, and I am literally obsessed so far. So yeah, that will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.